All right, volume 2 of the back 9 of Ask a PGA Pro on WAKR1590 and the Jasen Sokol show. We got to a lot of stuff today. We were on early on a Wednesday instead of Thursday, so I'm sorry if you guys missed it. I know my big following of everyone who tunes in on Thursday, so my apologies that you missed me today. But Jason and I got to most of the stuff. One of the things that I didn't get to touch on with him is at the Safeway Open. We had a little controversy on the final round where Tony Finau, who was right in the mix of things, hit a bunker shot from a really tough lie. He was like on a downhill slope. I think it was even plugged. And as his ball tumbled onto the green and started rolling past the flag, it ran into his playing partner's ball, Jasen Sokol, which had not been marked. And people started throwing out the backboarding controversy. You know, that ball should have been marked. Tony's ball should have kept going. Jason needs to protect the field and get in there and mark it. And I didn't get to see the whole twist and turn of events. And maybe they were, you know, playing slow and they were on the clock. I don't think that was the case. But they were concerned with pace of play. And I think there's some gravity or there is something real about this backstopping idea. But I think most tour players are not thinking about, gosh, I'm going to leave that ball over there 2 feet to the right just in case my ball rolls in that direction. I really don't know in my heart that that's what their thought process is. Obviously, the rules of golf would say if that's what their intention is and that's what happens, I think there's possibility of penalty there. But, you know, in this circumstance, it wasn't like the ball was behind the hole. It was over to the side of it. I don't know where Jason was, where he hit his approach from. But, I mean, if we take this at 100 yards away from the hole, 60 yards away from the hole, these guys on TV and girls on TV in the LPGA Tour are really good. They hit some super accurate shots. At what point do all golf balls have to be marked so that there's no backstopping? Or, hey, if I'm a great player, I don't want my ball landing on top of his because it's so close to the hole, it could prevent it from going in. So, Kevin, why don't you run up there and mark that ball really quick, and I'll wait here. There's got to be a point where we come to grips with, yeah, sometimes the ball can be marked, sometimes not. If I feel like it's in my way and it's going to prevent me from playing a great shot, I'm going to have you mark it. If I feel uncomfortable about it, that it could assist me, then maybe I will wait and ask you to mark it. But if I don't think that's the case, or it's off to the side, or it's not something I'm thinking about, I'm not worried about it. So we didn't get to talk about that. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Go ahead and comment on that below. Tiger Woods hitting some full shots again. Still looks a little ginger. Not sure if he's going to really go at it or if he's, getting out there doing some practice shots. He did a clinic with Kevin Chappell. So Kevin was hitting it good. It was kind of funny to watch them swing side by side and see how Kevin still has a little bit more spine tilt through impact where Tiger tries to stand up quickly, probably to alleviate some of that back pan, or maybe he can't because he's got some fused vertebrae or whatever they did. Sergio saying bye-bye to TaylorMade Golf. Probably just a money deal. He played their equipment for 15 years, loved it. And I think that the TaylorMade company is probably just saying, hey, you've done great for us. You just won the Masters. You can probably get a high dollar right now. Maybe not in our budget. So we'd love, if you want, or maybe we encourage you to possibly go get that big money elsewhere. Local news, my buddy Mark Bixler and Mike Heisterkamp of Chagrin Valley, Marky at Kirtland. They won the Shaker Shootout yesterday at Shaker Heights Country Club. So good job to you guys. I know that's a big time event. Top 40 point getters in the Northern Ohio PGA were playing. Not me. I think I was like 50 something. No, it wasn't too far out, but oh well. And then also a little while back, the Northern Ohio PGA brought home the Ohio Cup in their annual Ryder Cup style match against Southern Ohio. They're at Kinsale Golf and Fitness Club. Now the Northern Ohio PGA leads the series 13-8. So good job to all of my fellow PGA professionals who are on that team. I've never become close to making that team, unfortunately. So what are you going to do? Talked a lot about high school golf. Division I boys are still yet to take place. So we'll report back on that. We got into my golf tip. That was fine. And that's it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you can get out and play some golf this fall. It's only finally feeling like fall. It looks like to be amazing golfing weather. We're getting a little bit of rain that's going to soften stuff up a bit, which is good for the superintendents who are starting to aerify. They need a little bit of love at that point, but they don't want too much where it gets muddy. So be patient with them as we get into the fall season. Leaves are going to start falling. I'm sure we'll be talking about that soon. And hopefully you get out and play some more golf. Have some fun, and we'll talk to you